Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the sweetest on-screen chemistry wasn't acting at all? What if every lingering look, every quiet smile between Chen Zheyuan and Liqin was hinting at something far deeper, something real? Tonight, we're diving into the moments fans can't stop replaying, and the whispers saying this connection is no longer just for the cameras. It all started quietly. No flashy announcements. No dramatic headlines. Just subtle moments that fans of C-dramas know how to catch instantly. When Chen Zheyuan and Liqin starred together, the chemistry didn't feel rehearsed, it felt lived in. Their eye contact lingered half a second too long. Their smiles weren't perfectly timed. They looked comfortable, safe. Fans on Weibo, X, and international fan forums began asking the same question. Why does this feel different? This wasn't the usual promotional closeness. Behind those scenes, clips showed Chen Zheyuan instinctively checking on Liqin, lowering his voice when speaking to her, matching her pace without realizing it. Liqin, usually reserved in public settings, seemed softer around him, laughing more freely, leaning in just a bit closer. And then came the interviews. When asked about their working relationship, both avoided big words. No best partner, no exaggerated praise. Instead, they chose something far more telling: comfort, trust, understanding. For seasoned fans, that word choice rang louder than any confession. What truly pulled fans in was the timing. After the film wrapped, their connection didn't fade. Industry insiders whispered that they kept in touch long after schedules ended, sharing meals privately, avoiding crowded places, choosing calm over attention. And in an industry where distance usually follows the final cut, this closeness only grew stronger. But this was just the surface. Because as fans looked deeper, the story began to shift from chemistry to intention. And that's where things start to feel serious. So if this wasn't just a fleeting connection born on set, the next question becomes impossible to ignore. What changed after the cameras stopped rolling? According to multiple entertainment watchers, the dynamic between Chen Zheyuan and Liqin transformed after the film's success. Not louder, quieter. And in celebrity culture, silence often speaks volumes. They stopped interacting publicly but appeared in the same cities more often than coincidence would allow. Similar timelines, overlapping breaks, familiar locations. Fans noticed matching aesthetics in photos posted days apart, same cafes, similar lighting, identical moods. Nothing obvious. Nothing confirmable, but enough to spark a theory that wouldn't die. What pushed rumors into a new phase was a reported comment from a close industry source claiming their relationship had shifted from understanding to planning. Not dating for fun, not testing feelings, but something rooted in long-term thinking, careers, timing, protection. Chen Zheyuan has always been careful with his image, known for discipline and emotional restraint. Liqin, respected for her depth and boundaries, doesn't entertain rumors lightly. The idea that both would risk quiet association unless it mattered deeply made fans pause. This wasn't about publicity. In fact, it seemed designed to avoid it. No shared events. No public confirmations. Just two people choosing privacy in an industry that profits from exposure. And to many fans, especially women who understand the value of emotional safety, that choice felt deeply romantic. Still, nothing had been confirmed. And yet, the energy around them changed. From playful shipping to genuine concern. Fans weren't asking, "Are they dating?" anymore. They were asking, "Are they protecting something real?" And when emotions reach that stage, There's only one question left: where does this path lead next? The most powerful part of this story isn't the rumor itself, it's the restraint. In recent months, Chen Zheyuan has spoken about wanting stability, about choosing roles carefully, about protecting his inner world. Liqin, in separate interviews, shared thoughts about slowing down, valuing sincerity over noise, and not rushing but also not wasting time. Fans connected the dots instantly. Two people at similar life stages, similar emotional maturity, similar values. If this connection is real, it isn't impulsive. It's intentional. Industry insiders suggest that if they move forward, it will be quietly. No sudden announcements. No dramatic reveals. Just a steady decision made behind closed doors after the film, after the fame, after the noise settles. And maybe that's why the story resonates so deeply. Because it mirrors something many fans long for, a love that grows naturally, without pressure. A connection that survives spotlight and silence alike. Whether confirmed or not, the bond between Chen Zheyuan and Liqin has already left a mark. On fans. On conversations. On the way we look at on-screen love and wonder what happens after cut. But before we rush to conclusions, there's one final truth we can't ignore. In a world obsessed with instant validation, maybe the most meaningful stories are the ones unfolding quietly. The ones protected, not displayed. Chen Zheyuan and Liqin remind us that real emotion doesn't need to trend, it just needs to last. If their connection is real, then it's built on patience, respect, and timing. And if it isn't, then what they gave us, a sense of sincerity in a polished industry, is still something rare and beautiful. For fans, this isn't about demanding answers. It's about witnessing a possibility. A reminder that behind every idol and actress is a human heart, choosing carefully who gets close. And maybe, that's why this story feels so powerful. Because it's not loud. It's honest. Now I want to hear your heart, not just your opinion. Do you believe Chen Zheyuan and Liqin are protecting something real, or do you think this is the most convincing on-screen chemistry we've seen in years? Share your thoughts in the comments like you're talking to a friend who truly understands fandom feelings. And if you felt this story even just a little, stay with us. Because the quiet stories are often the ones worth waiting for.